something new on LeBron's condition?
I do. So, Shannon Sharp, we've talked all week about what exactly is going on with LeBron's foot or ankle or other foot or ankle. So I have been calling around all week, and last night I finally connected with a source who is very familiar with LeBron's medical condition, because that source has actually seen the x-rays and seen the latest MRIs and the imaging, magnetic resonance in imaging, the pictures of said foot and ankle. My source said the main issue is not the foot, but it's the right ankle, that the right ankle is a mess, that it is chronic and it has become arthritic, and that ultimately at some point it's going to need some cleanup surgery if he does want to continue to play. I don't know what, 2 or 3 more years.
Okay.
And that the ankle is so bad on the right side that, to your point that you made to me, it's been causing overcompensation. So the left foot starts to ache and hurt, and some other areas underneath the ankle in the right foot start to ache and hurt. My source said, no doubt he's got some plantar fasciitis going on, which is on the underside of the foot, that tendon that goes underneath, that it gets inflamed because he's favoring the right ankle, but that the ankle in the end is by far the most troubling. So they have given it some PRP shots, as you know, platelet-rich plasma shots, which can speed the healing. And they're hoping that in 3 weeks or maybe a month, that the ankle will calm down enough that if he so chooses, if you take some pain-killing injections before games, that he might be able to give them what they need at that point, if the team can hang in and hang on and still be within striking distance.
Okay.
Now, to your biggest point is you say, okay, and now what? And where does that get the Lakers? Could they make the play-in tournament? Well, and then what? Are you going to be one and done? Well, probably so. But my source said that the biggest problem in his eyes is that LeBron wanted that record so badly that he was playing pretty high minutes for his age and stage of his career, 37 minutes a game. And my source says, look, going forward, LeBron is, if he wants to endure for 2 or 3 more years to be able to play with, obviously with Bronny, who knows, he may want to play with his other son before this is over, but that he's going to have to parcel it out more in doses, where you're going to have to pick your spots a little bit more. You're going to have to rest. You can't play back-to-backs. And you're going to have to reduce the 37 minutes a game down to 30-ish or 28-ish or whatever, because it's just not the kind of ankle that's going to get that much better. And source points out, as you well know, he is 6'9", 260 pounds, and he plays above the rim. Well, Kareem was obviously 7'2", but he played with his feet on the floor, right?
Yes.
So he played 20 years with his feet on the floor, so the wear and tear, the impact of coming down on Kareem's body was 1/10 of what it's been on LeBron's body. And I point out to you, he has not played as many minutes as Kareem over the 20 years, but he has played the second most minutes in the history of this league, which is phenomenal to me, that he has been this much of an Iron Man this deep into his career.
Okay.
But the final takeaway for me is, he is human. So in the end, he's got one area of his body, never had a big surgery, no shoulders, no knees, no Achilles, but this one is so chronic that it's going to need some. Remember, early Steph, he had such problems, and he needed to get them fixed. Well, this may require, if you want to continue going forward, because it is, again, I stress that he told me it is a mess.